Staff. I hope everybody is having a great Sunday. So, today's question is from Kelly, and she wants to know what keeps me from relapsing. So, honestly, it's the craziest thing. I have not had nothing but by the grace of God. The first urge, the first craving, the first thought. Um, and someone asked me yesterday about how many meetings I go to and why I go so much. Do I need to go? Well, I'm assuming that going into this, I thought I had to go every day, but now has become my way of life. It's what I enjoy. I can't imagine a day when I don't go. Some days I go twice a day. I just get so much out of it, and it is part of my daily routine. And if I had to guess from here on out, that's the way my life's gonna be. But I enjoy them, and I think that the main thing is finding a home group that you enjoy. So with that said, I work my program 24 hours a day, except for when I'm sleeping. So I go to meetings every day, sometimes twice. I go to new meetings. I love to go to different clubs and hear different stories, meet new people. And I chair meetings. After at my home group, once you have 6 months of sobriety, they encourage you to start chairing a meeting. So for the month of March, I have chaired the ladies' Wednesday meeting, which is awesome. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. And so starting off my day, I roll out of bed, mainly because I have arthritis and it's easier that way, and straight onto my knees. And I pray. I thank God for another day sober. And I ask that everything that happens to me each day is His will. That I don't believe that anything's going to happen to me that doesn't go through His hands first. But and I say Thy will be done, because if God doesn't want it for me, I sure as hell don't want it. And then I will pray, like if my children have something going on, or my husband, or anyone really close to me that I know needs something. And then that's it, short and sweet. And then I go have my coffee, and that's soon after. Well, obviously I get on Instagram. Then I have my prayer and meditation. And I always read On Awakening out of the big book. I believe it's page 86, 87, and 88. And sometimes I listen to it. There's a guided meditation and a lady speaking about it, which actually I think I'm going to try to do one, because I think it kind of be cool to hear my own voice. But that way I don't have to read it, and I can just listen. And then, let's see. So that's when I do my prayers, for everybody. And I try not to ask for anything of myself except for, to do His will and how I can help others. Let's see. And I read on my devotionals. I have several. If anybody needs any good ones, let me know. I'll be more than happy to tell you, because I have several apps, and Hazelden makes a lot of great books, and I just downloaded them. It makes it easier when I travel just to pop them up, on my phone. And then I'll meditate, just listen to some like music with no words. And then throughout the day, I will text friends, check on them. I text a lot of my friends from treatment. I will send them the devotionals. I text my friends back home, and people that are in my my home group, my sober friends. And let's see. And I read a lot. I know I don't seem like that intelligent, but I do read a lot. Always trying to learn more about this disease. And I love the big book. I read it from cover to cover when I was in treatment, and the stories are great. I love the stories. And if any of you have read The Housewife That Drank or Drinks at Home, like, we have so many similarities that it's like freaking crazy. I could have written it. Let's see. And you guys, everybody on Instagram and everybody on Facebook, the messages that I receive, the private messages, 90% of the time, they bring me to tears. Like, just to know that I'm helping somebody through my experience, that's just, it truly humbles me. And nightly reviews. I did that when I was in treatment, and I continue to do it. There's a great app called the 10th Step app, and it asks you just kind of like, where you're resentful, dishonest. I can't read, I don't have my glasses on. Do an apology. Was anything that made me fearful? Was I kind and loving to all? Anyway, it's really great. It kind of helps you look back on your day and see things that you probably could have done better, or you could be perfect and, whatever. So, and I don't have any spare time to get in my head. I'm constantly doing something to make me better than I was the day before. Let's see. And like my counselor from treatment, I keep in contact with her, and I send her little updates and different things, and it's so great because I want her to know that I'm well. We're like 3.5 hours away from each other, but I want her to know, that I took every word that she taught me and everything that she embedded in my head, that I live it, and I'm so grateful for all the hours that I got to spend with her over those 90 days. And just to let her know that I'm not laid out in a vineyard somewhere, because I'm pretty sure that that's probably what 99.9% of the people expected from me. Let's see. Yeah, I think that about covers it. And then support. I have got the absolute, hands down, best support system. It's mainly from my husband. I could not ask for anything better. I've been truly blessed. I have no idea what I did to deserve him. And bless his heart, I don't know what the hell he did to deserve me, but God had a plan, and he is truly my savior. I would not be sitting here right now if it was not for him. So, he never gave up on me. He just never did. And I owe him my life, because without him, I wouldn't have one. And I was in a meeting yesterday as well, and it hurt my feelings so bad in my heart to hear of someone speaking about a husband that's not supportive. And I'm telling y'all, I wake up and it's all about Daphne. Take care of Daphne, and I do my stuff. I run around town, I do my meetings, and I'll volunteer. I'll help anybody that I can. And then when I get home, that's when I spend time with my husband. And not once in almost 4 months, 5 months of me being home has he ever had a problem with anything that I've done. And so, like right now, I've already been to a meeting, and I'm about to go downstairs and hang out with him for a little bit. And then I'm going over to my sponsor's house to hang out with her and a couple of other girls, and we're going to work on some steps. So it's just living it. And I know that not everybody has the freedom to go and come. So, and to work this and live it the way that I am gratefully able. So I would just take some of the things that I've said and use what you can apply. And, and as far as those apps go, you can do them anywhere. Like I was catching up on Instagram when I was in the car wash a little while ago. It's just all about finding the time. And I just think that the main thing is starting out on your knees, humbling yourself before God, and at least for me, or your higher power, whoever you choose to call. And I choose to call mine God, the God of my understanding, the one I grew up with as a little girl, going to vacation Bible school, all that good stuff. Anyway, yeah, I think that's about it. So I just listen to the people in the meetings, and I want what they have, and